Hey guys, welcome back. I'm filming another Q&A for you all, so my new subscribers can get to know me a bit better. Let's just go for it. What part of England are you from? I was born in Ascot, which is just on the outskirts of London. Currently, at the time, we lived in Windsor. Ascot and Windsor are very close. I do tend to say I'm from London. My mum was born in London, my nan and granddad are from London, and as a child growing up, my mum and dad used to take me to London all the time to visit my nan and granddad, so we went at least once a month. And then obviously I lived in London for 3 years, but I grew up in Lincolnshire as a child. What was your job prior to being a ballerina? So I was in training to be a ballet dancer in a dance college / university, because I did get a degree from it. That was when I was living in London, I was training. So this is my first job. When did you realise that being a ballerina was the right thing for you? I think I've told this story a couple of times, but I did a dance competition when I was about 10. I won it, got into the bursary, which was like the end of festival showcase, and I just remember then it was like I wanted to be a ballet dancer. I can remember thinking that in my head. So yeah, it was then. After that I just got more and more serious, practicing more, and then yeah, it led me to here. How did moving to Romania come up? At the end of my 3rd year of training, I auditioned for ballet companies around the world. It's a very competitive industry, but obviously Romania was meant for me for my first job. I always think things happen for a reason. Every journey and experience you have is part of your life and part of your growth. So yeah, I'm so grateful for this experience which I'm currently having. England or Romania? England, because it's my country, where I'm from. It's my home and where all my family are. What is the weirdest thing that Romanians do? No, I know what it is. I've said this before. It's when you answer the phone and say da for yes. In England, like, no one answers the phone and says yes, but it's quite cool how in different countries different things are considered normal. It's pretty interesting. Plan on going back to England or staying in Romania? I'm going back to England for Christmas, which I'm really excited for. The last time I was back was in July, so it's been, or was it June? I don't even remember anymore. It's been like 5 months, I would say. Why Romania? I don't know, I feel like Romania chose me. I was never planning on definitely going to Romania. I was auditioning for companies in different countries. It just worked out in the end that it would be Romania that I start my career. How much did you know about Romanians before moving here? I'm gonna be honest, I knew nothing, because I wanted to go with a completely clear slate. I wanted to experience it myself and not already have an opinion in my head before I've even gone there. So yeah, I just came with a completely open mind and I had no idea what to expect, which was really good. Have you had the chance to check out some Romanian history? I've never really enjoyed history. Like in school, it was my least favourite subject. However, my dad's told me a lot of interesting things about the history of Romania. He likes to read up about all this stuff. There's actually quite a lot of interesting stuff that went on. Also, I read up a bit on Union Day to understand why you celebrate that day. Can you count to 10 in Romanian? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I actually just get that right? Yeah, I did. Are you planning to visit Dracula's castle? In the future, I may visit it, but we went to Brasov a few weeks ago. Love the city so much. We didn't manage to go to Dracula's castle. It was like a 30-minute drive, but because we went on tour with the company, it would have been hard to then travel out. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do it. One day if I go back to Brasov, then yeah, that will be on the list. Have you been to any other beach areas besides the ones from Constanza? I've been trying to pronounce Constanza right. It's really difficult for me, but someone said it's the same as saying pizza, sir. Constanza, yeah, I think that's it. But No, I've just been to Mamaia and just been to this one. What is your least favourite thing of Romania? One thing I don't like is how it gets so hot in the summer, but in the winter it's so cold. I can't get my head around that because it gets colder here in the winter than it does in the UK, but we're more near the equator here. So if anyone knows about that, please let me know in the comments because I would love to get my head around that. What would you do if you weren't a ballerina? Questions like this are so hard because I just don't know what would have happened. Once my math teacher from secondary school said I would be a good math teacher, so maybe I would have been that. One time I wanted to be an architect as well because I love like house design. I had to choose whether to go to a musical theatre college or a ballet college. In the end, I chose to go down the ballet route, so I could have gone down the musical theatre route. What is the most surprising positive thing you found out about Romania? The heaviest building in the world is in Romania. It's in Bucharest and I actually went to visit it. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I did ask Dave what he thought and he said that he found this fact. It was Romania's country's economic growth has been one of the highest in the European Union since 2010. It says Romanian exports increased by 21%, one of the largest rates in the European Union. That's really good. I'm happy about that. What will you miss the most from Romania? I'll definitely miss my apartment. Also, the beach, Never See Beach, is gorgeous. I love it. There are quite a few restaurants which I'm gonna miss. Irish pub being one of them. Bueno as well. Love a bit of Bueno me. How would you describe your personality in 3 adjectives? I would say, considerate, ambitious, I would also say, and friendly as well. Is there something about your personality that has changed since you came here? I feel like I've matured quite a bit in the past year. I've become more aware of my surroundings, life in general, other people, also self-aware as well. The best day of your life and the worst day of your life. My gosh. Definitely finding out that I had got a job here definitely was one of the best days, as well as when we went on holiday to Turkey and we found out like our rooms had been upgraded. That was another incredible day. My gosh, so many. Oh, I remember my 18th birthday in London. My mum and dad came to London. That was one of the best days as well. Moving to Romania was one of the best days. I've had many Christmas days which have been perfect. And the worst day, I don't think I can pinpoint the worst day in my life. Oh, I know when it was. Yeah, I know when it was. It was when I found out that I had basically broke my back. No, I had a stress fracture in my spine. Yeah, when I found out that, because I was not expecting it at all. I had pain in my back for a long time, to be fair. But I never thought there would actually be a crack in my bone. So yeah, that was definitely one of the worst days. Do you have any favourite ballet music? I love anything Tchaikovsky. I think it's that, but it's Russian, so it's hard for me to pronounce. I love all the Swan Lake music and also Nutcracker music I absolutely love. Oh, and also Giselle music I also love. So basically any classical ballets, I love it. What do you find to be the most difficult when it comes to learning Romanian? It's definitely the pronunciation. Some sounds it's really hard for me to say, and also it's knowing what the accents mean as well. Is there something you particularly like about Constanța? I do really like living here. I love how the sea is literally down the road. There's a really nice, relaxed atmosphere here. No one seems to be in a rush ever. I also love the old town area, the Piața Vidu, especially in the summer. Where do you buy your clothes the most in Romania? What is your favourite clothes brand in Romania? My favourite is Stradivarius. They do actually have this in the UK as well. Also Pull&Bear, Bershka, all of these I really like. Oh, and H&M. I prefer H&M in Romania than I do in the UK. What would be your tips for me on getting better at English? English. I think a good tip for anyone learning any language would just be literally to try and speak it. Try and speak to someone who speaks good English and try and have a conversation. And then if you get something wrong, then the other person can tell you like how to correct it. Do you miss the bacon from the UK? Oh my gosh, yes. The bacon here is not the same, is it? I mean, I'm not a big bacon eater, if I'm honest. Like, I don't really like bacon. But yeah, definitely, Dave definitely misses it. What's the time? The time is 3:20 in the afternoon, and soon I need to go get ready for an opera, which I'm in tonight. Are there any stray cats in the neighbourhood where you live? Yeah, there is a lot of stray cats here in Constanza. How often do you talk to your parents? Every single day, and if not every single day, then every other day. What do you think about travelling by the bus here? I think the bus is so cheap, isn't it? Compared to London prices, it's insane, the difference. But yeah, I really like the C2 buses here. They're frequent, they're new, modern. Yeah, they're nice. How easy is it for you to live here or anywhere as a ballerina? It's just like living anywhere else. Obviously at first it was hard to adapt to the new culture and everything, learning what things were different, but yeah, it's been great. What's your favourite chocolate here? Ooh, I think my favourite chocolate here is Heidi, which is really nice. It's got so many different flavours. And there's this cappuccino one, which I recently discovered, and it's really nice. Also just the plain white chocolate one, I love too. But in the UK, we have Cadbury's, and that's like my favourite ever chocolate. Whereas here, your main brand of chocolate is Milka. You have so many flavours of them, and so yeah, that is definitely my second favourite here. What are a few things you don't like about Romania / wish they were better? I would say the recycling, because you don't really see much recycling going on. Yeah, like in the UK, we're very big on recycling, which is good for the planet, but hopefully in a few years, the recycling is very on it. I wish on the buses that you have to pass the driver to pay, because in London, you have to pass the driver, so if you haven't paid, the driver will say you need to pay. Whereas here, anyone can just get on, and the bus driver is like segregated off, so he does not get involved with anyone who's getting on the bus. So loads of people just don't pay, which is not good for the economy. A lot of money is being lost by people not paying for tickets. I think that system could be a bit better. Was it easy for you to make friends in Romania because there is a bit of a cultural barrier? It's nowhere near as easy to make friends here as it is in the UK. Like for me, when I first joined my ballet school, I made friends with everyone within the first week. But yeah, here it is more difficult, and I think that is because of the cultural barrier, like you said. Yeah, as more time went on, then it was a lot easier. When you started to dance in Romania, do you feel that you have evolved from a professional point of view? Yes, 100%. The professional performance experience which I have gained through this experience has just been incredible, honestly. And yeah, just gained a lot more knowledge from a professional point of view. Do you miss dance competitions? I have a lot of amazing memories from my dance competitions. I'm really happy to have had that experience as a child and sort of moved on from that. I miss all the fun times I had with my friends and the excitement of it. I'm really happy to have them as memories now. How long did you need to adapt to live in Romania? I was pretty adapted within the first month. I settled in really quite fast. Honestly, I was just so excited about the whole experience that, yeah, I was just living my absolute best life, I can't lie. So yeah, it didn't take me long at all. Have you tried some Romanian traditional food? I have a video coming out. I'm not sure whether this video is going to come on before or after, but either way, it's coming. What is your favourite colour? My favourite colour has always been pink. I remember it always being like a hot pink. Now it's more of a light pink, like this. I think is really cute. What's your dreams? Small or big, dance related or more in personal life? Miss you, I miss you too. I have quite a lot of goals in my life. I sort of keep them in my head. Yeah. Definitely in a personal life one. My main goal in life is to be happy. I know it's so cliche to say, but it genuinely is, because we're blessed to have this life. Not everyone gets a chance to have a life. I think being born into this world is a blessing, and I know a lot of people can get really fixated and get too serious about their job they're currently working in, or I don't know, like small situations, but sometimes you've got to step back and look at the bigger picture and think, like, we're on this earth. If there's one thing we should do, is to try and be happy. In certain situations that isn't possible, and I totally understand that, and that's okay. But in circumstances which could enable you to be as happy as you can be, I think it's about changing certain mindsets which can potentially unlock your happiness. So yeah, that's definitely one. Doing things in life that make you happy, basically, and not doing anything that doesn't make you happy. You got to put yourself first. It's you and life. Audition video tips. Get a tripod and set it into your specific position. When you're filming bar, keep it in the same position throughout so it's not moving. If you're filming bar, I think you should come at like a diagonal angle. I think that's better rather than front on or side on, but that's just for me, that's just better for me. But maybe beforehand, try it out yourself and see which angle you prefer. I think it's best not to make your audition video too long, and also make sure to have a solo, because companies sometimes just want to see a ballet class, but sometimes they do want a contemporary and a ballet solo. So yeah, if you have it all filmed, then it's ready to go. Is it possible that this winter you will go to see the mountains and make a vlog there? Hopefully you've seen my brush off vlog, because that went out. I've got part 1 and part 2. I got so much footage, I was able to do 2 parts, which was really good. So yeah, check that out after this video. That's all my questions. I feel like these Q&As go on for so long. I don't know how long I've been talking for. But yeah, I do need to go and get ready now for my show. It's 3:30. Okay. Thank you so much as always for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You'll be seeing me very soon in the next one. Bye.